Hello and welcome to a wet and rainy matchup in the Axis Football League. This game features two historically underperforming teams, but they are both looking to change that conversation here today. Wet weather affects many aspects of the game. We may be in for quite a few surprises today. Let's head down to the field. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is fielded. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. They'll start things off from the 20. He makes the short throw. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Handoff to Andrews. Thornton wraps him up for the tackle. That will be a loss of 2. Third play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense. The punt team makes its way up the line. Nichols with the kick. The punt is caught. And down he goes. First down and 10 to go. Player in motion. Hall drops back into the pocket. And he's forced out near the 45-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. QB fakes the handoff and takes it himself. And he's wrestled to the ground. That'll cost them a couple yards. The offense comes in with 2 receivers. Go! Hall hands it off, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That'll cost them a couple yards. The punt team makes its way up the line. The punt's away. He catches the punt. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. First and 10. Steps into the pocket. Makes the throw short to the sideline. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down, 15 yards to go. He drops back. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. He makes the catch, and he's tackled right away. That will go for about 8 yards. First and 10 for the offense. Looks like a run-pass option. He'll pull it and make the throw. That gets us to second down. Second down. Delayed handoff by the QB. Defense brings him down. Tackle by Craig. That'll be good for a couple yards. The first quarter comes to a close. Both teams still sitting at 0. Third down. 7 yards to go. He drops back to pass. Play action pass. He makes the reception. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. And it looks like he's just going to throw this one away. Second down and 10 to go. The receiver goes into motion. The handoff is taken by Andrews. Covington with the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play. Third down. Inside handoff. And he is finally dragged down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The defense sets up in a nickel set. The handoff is taken by Andrews, and down he goes. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense comes in on second down. 15 yards to go. Steps into the pocket. He fakes the handoff. And he's tossed to the turf. That will push them back 3 yards. Third down. 3 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. And he's tackled. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. First and 10. Steps into the pocket. And he's tackled. That brings up second down from under center. He makes the throw over to the right side of the end zone. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Third and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. Finds a target. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. The kick is up, and it sails through. They'll take the initial lead with the first score of the game. Lining up for the kickoff. He boots it away. He'll field the kickoff. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 40-yard line. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Steps into the pocket. He finds a target up near the 40. That's the end of that play. A huge gain by the offense. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Hall drops back into the pocket, and the ball is batted down. The defense lines up in a 4-3. Hall drops into the pocket. The ball is caught, wrapped up and brought down. Haynes with the tackle. First down, Boston. First and 10 for the offense. Hall drops into the pocket. And Boston scores. In for the touchdown. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. Here's the kick. And it sails through. Boston takes the lead after that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He'll send this one deep. He fields the kickoff. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, he makes the throw off to the left flat. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10. He steps back to pass. And the ball is batted down. Third and 10. Handoff to Andrews. Tackle by Craig. That gets us to fourth down. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. He's put to the turf. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Steps into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. Tosses it over to the sideline. Batted down and incomplete. Boston sets up on third down. Pitch to the right side. And he's tackled here. That will go for about 8 yards. The second quarter comes to an end. Boston on top for now with a small lead. The offense lines up to kick it off. He kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he is tackled. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Baker drops back to pass. He sends this one deep down the right side of the field. The pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. Baker with the handoff. And down he goes. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10. Baker gives it away. McDowell wrestles him to the ground. That gets us to 2nd down. Boston makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Baker with the handoff. The ball comes out. He's taken down, tackled by Hurd. That will go for about 5 yards. It's a Boston 3rd down. Baker with the handoff. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. And it's a Boston 1st down. 1st down and 10 to go. Baker lets it rip. And the pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Baker pulls the trigger. Flowers drops him. Gain of 1 on the play. It's a Boston 3rd down. Right side handoff. Mueller wrestles him to the ground. That brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt. The punt is fielded. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Dropping back. Makes the short throw. And he will be brought down by Lewis. Loss of 4. Second down for the offense. 8 yards to go. He sees a target over the middle of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense comes in on third down. 8 yards to go. Motion right. Simpson takes the handoff, and he's brought down. That'll cost them a couple yards. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Boston on top for now with a small lead. The offense sets up to punt one away. The punt's away. The punt is caught. He's tackled. Boston getting set to start off this drive. The receiver goes into motion. Baker with the handoff. He's finally taken down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. A fresh set of downs for Boston. He drops back. Baker pulls the trigger, and it's complete. And the tackle is made. Gain of 13. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Baker with the handoff. And he's stopped up around the 20. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. Looking short for a target. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Hunter. They'll pick up a couple yards there. Third down. 3 yards to go. He stretches the handoff to the outside. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 13. 6th play of the drive. Baker with the hand, and they're in! Beantown, touchdown! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. The kick is up, and it's good! That score extends Boston's lead a bit more. Here comes the kicking team. The kick is off. He fields the kickoff. And he's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Makes the throw over to the left side. He pulls it in, and he's tackled. That will keep the chains moving. And the offense calls timeout. That will be their first of the half. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. He drops back to pass. Batted down and incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. He'll make the throw short along the right side. And he's tackled. That'll bring up third down. And the offense calls timeout. That will be their second timeout. Fourth play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. He steps back to pass. He makes the reception, and he's tackled. Gain of 20 on the play. The offense will use a timeout here. That's their final timeout. The offense sets up under center. QB back to pass. tipped away and incomplete. Seventh play of the drive. He drops back to pass, finds a target, tipped away and incomplete. Third and 10. He steps back to pass. And the ball is batted down. Fourth and 10 to go. The offense stays on the field and will try to pick this one up. Tosses the ball, and they can't connect. Incomplete pass. They are just unable to make it happen there. It'll be a turnover on downs. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Go. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Second down for the offense. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Third play of the drive. And he takes a knee. Well, that will wrap things up for us today. On behalf of Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye for now.